significant thing to do in life was die. Today, I'm going to be telling you a story I wrote by myself. So there is an agent named Haley Woods, and she and her best friend were about to go trick-or-treating. But then she said that she had to investigate a case. So her friend, she said, okay, that's fine. This is her best friend, Sue. But the thing she doesn't know about Sue is that she's actually a 45-year-old man in disguise. And he's actually the serial killer she's looking for. So, as she was investigating for this case with her dog Boat, she finds a cut in this fenced-off forest, and many people call it haunted. But obviously, the FBI agent didn't believe in that, because they know there are no ghosts in this world. So she enters the hole with her dog Boat, and as they enter and scavenge around for some clues, her dog starts barking in the southwest direction. So she looks to investigate over there, but nothing was found there other than a keychain, and she just thought somebody might have thrown it in there. And then somebody tapped her on the shoulder. She turned around frantically and realized it was the serial killer Drake. Nobody knew. Everybody, like all the FBI agents who were working with her, knew what he looked like and his name. But they couldn't find him on the people records because one Sue and another Drake. So then, as she realized it was the serial killer, she started running for her life, knowing that he obviously had some tricks up his sleeve. And she hid behind a tree. Suddenly, fog started appearing out of nowhere and split in half. She saw a pathway leading to a haunted castle. She follows the pathway, and the pathway is covered in blood and random human hands and heads and everything. And she can smell this terrible scent. It's like something rotting. Once she reaches the end and the castle in front of her, the scent gets stronger and stronger. She opens the door and leaves it open, and the lights are flickering. Then she stumbles over something, and the lights stay on 1 whole minute pause. She looks down and sees it's the dead bodies of the victims Drake has killed. And then suddenly the door slams, kaboom. And she turns around and realizes it's Drake. She runs upstairs. While running up the stairs, she sees a costume of Sue. She then realizes that her best friend was actually the serial killer she was looking for. She still couldn't believe she couldn't find all the evidences. Because obviously, for some random reason, she wanted to take her trick-or-treating. But she never liked trick-or-treating. So there's obviously something up, but she didn't realize that. So as she ran up the stairs, she found a room and she closed the door behind her. She then saw the victims crossed out and saw her on the victim board. She then realized that she shouldn't be investigating this case because she herself is one of the victims. And then she sees a book and sees some photos of random people. It looks similar to Drake, as they look like his parents. And then suddenly the door opens. She turns around and asks him, why have you acted to be why have you done this? Why have you acted from being my friend? But then suddenly Bolt runs in and bites Drake's leg. So he goes unconscious. And then Haley finds the opportunity to put handcuffs on him. She calls the police and takes him to the interrogation center. The one thing she didn't know, she wasn't interrogating him though, it was a different police officer. So she wasn't interrogating him though. The last thing he said before using the zombie potion on him was that Haley's dad killed my parents. That's why I wanted to get revenge. She wanted to know why he killed all the other victims, but before that, he put the zombie potion into himself, and he turned into a zombie and bit his opposing person. Haley was the only person to survive, so she was left in the laboratory. So she started creating vaccinations for every single possible way. So she vaccinated the one person who was in her room who she caged up, which was Drake. and and got the answers to the victims. I'll tell you that in part 2. See you later.